let's get straight into it, and let's pause the TV before I get done for some sort of copyright infringement. Watching a bit. Let me tell you something, people. All right, one of my dreams in life, as I lay back in my chair and I put my feet up, one of my dreams is to guest program Rage. I've had this dream for a very long time, and I'm confident that one day I will. But I'm watching Rage tonight, and they've been playing like some specials lately, where basically they just sort of pick like a genre or a period of time and play a bunch of big songs from then. Tonight they're playing what are known as hair bands. So hair bands, if you're not familiar with those, like bands in sort of the mid to late 80s, big hair, teased hair, power ballads, most of the time a very kind of androgynous and effeminate and charismatic lead singer, but who you just know got a lot of sweet ass and pussy in his time. So I've been watching that for the last couple of hours, and let me tell you something, right? I've always known about hair bands and all that sort of thing, but I had no idea until tonight, watching Rage, of the sheer amount of hair bands from back in the day. They're a band, like, I know my shit when it comes to music, right? It's one of the things that I know a lot about. And again, I think I've mentioned this before, but trivia night, you want me on your table, just in general. But music is one of my big sort of special subjects. I have said that before because I was talking about Trivia Royale. But I had no idea until tonight just how many fucking hair bands there were. I'm seeing some bands and some songs that I've never heard of in my life. And I'm watching it and I'm just like, fucking hell, there were a lot of hair bands from back in the day. But I guess it's no different to kind of, your female solo artist kind of pop stars of today, or male for that matter. But it feels like there's a lot more kind of female ones than there are males. Late 90s, early 2000s, let's say. A lot of sort of female solo pop stars came out. A lot of them were fly-by-nighters. Not all of them could be Britney or Christina. And yeah, so I guess there's just as many hair bands from back in those days as there are, female solo pop stars. What's this? That's Ozzy Osbourne. That is unmistakably Ozzy Osbourne I'm seeing on the TV right now. This is late kind of Black Sabbath, I'm guessing. Gonna get done for copyright, I know it. Although I think you're allowed 15 seconds of music that you don't own in YouTube videos. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But yeah, just been kind of loving it. Loving watching all these hair bands, the big hair, the leather pants, the effeminate looking frontmen, and just some great songs as well every now and then coming up. So that's one thing I've been doing tonight. I think I've kind of finished rearranging furniture and moving things around. I think I'm reasonably happy with how things are right now, and I'll leave it like this for the time being. There was something else I wanted to talk about tonight that I wanted to talk about yesterday, but I forgot. If I had actually taken note of all the things that I wanted to bring up over the last 34 days now, this whole series of podcasts would have been a lot better. But the majority of things that I had for kind of topics to talk about, I've forgotten. Except for this one. I remember what it was now. It was about me being fat again. So yesterday, as I go, I went to Coles yesterday, right? Gonna need to go again tonight. That's not the story, though. The story is, for the last, at least, 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, I've worn nothing but track pants, right? Track pants that have a lot of give in them, especially around the waist area. It's often elastic, and maybe there's like drawstrings that you can tighten things up a little bit if need be. So I haven't worn any of my pairs of jeans or anything like that. There's been no need. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't been able to go anywhere. So, but I did some washing yesterday, and I washed some track pants, and I didn't have any other pants other than jeans to chuck on quickly while I went to the supermarket. And there's nothing like trying to put on a pair of pants that fit you comfortably a couple of months ago, and finding that now it is an absolute struggle to get them on. I'm talking like I was doing the button up, and I thought the button was going to pop. I don't know how it didn't pop. And then my belt, I went to put my belt on, and I think I had to put it in, for want of a better phrase, put it in another hole. And a loop, is that the right word? I've gone like up a belt loop. But my pants were very fucking tight, and they weren't that tight just a couple of months ago. So irrefutable evidence now. Not only are the scales telling me that I'm a fat bastard, but now my pants are too. So there's absolutely no doubt now that I've put on the pounds. And that's my Bluetooth speaker running out of battery over there. Hang on 1 second while I turn that off. Talk amongst yourselves. So, and look at that, I'm out of breath just running across the other side of the room. That is how much of a fat bastard I am right now. So, look, the roadmap gets released tonight, right? And hopefully by this time next week, I'll be saying to you, this has been wonderful. It's been a great 40-something days, but now it's come to an end. Well, that is going to happen regardless. But yeah, we'll see if the roadmap is. And look, I think there will be some changes. I just don't think there's going to be many. And with the protests and things going on today, who the fuck knows? I mean, an extra 2 weeks is probably, you know what they should do? The people that went and protested, they should actually just give them an extra couple of weeks of lockdown, and let the rest of us fucking go. I don't know what. Like, nothing was achieved today with this protest, as far as I'm aware. I tried to not look at too much news about it because it just would have made me angry. And, with hopefully a week to go before life returns to normal, the last thing I need now is to be angry. So I didn't look at too much of it. But these people that fucking protest, what are you actually protesting for? What do you think is going to happen? You're not fucking Joan of Arc freeing the French. You're not even the fucking Beastie Boys fighting for our right to party. You're just wankers. So that's my thoughts on the protesters today. But yeah, so in short, I guess I'm a fat bastard, and it's been confirmed by my scales and my pants now. Hair bands from the 80s were fucking great and hilarious, and I mean, a lot of the music kind of sucked, I'll be honest. But the film clips, amazing, and the I mean, I'm looking at who's this. This is Warrant. It's a song called Heaven, and just the lead singer there just kind of sucked me in with his eyes, his beautiful blue eyes. This is what I'm talking about, people. These front men from back in the day who just could lure men and women in with nothing but a look to the camera. It's they're like wizards. Anyway, this I'm actually going to stop this one now, because unlike a lot of the podcasts over the last 34 days, I haven't been very happy with them. This one, I'm not too displeased with. I'll put it that way. I think it's been kind of solid in comparison to the rest of them. And it's 4:15 in the morning, and this has been day 34 of the Non-Essential Podcast. Doing it every day not until lockdown is over now. We're doing it every day until next weekend. So let's enjoy this last week together, and stay safe, people. And hopefully tonight we will have some definitive answers as to what the fuck is going on. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow, and we can dissect and discuss the roadmap out of lockdown 2.0.